Hey there, welcome back to my channel. And if you clicked on this video, thank you so much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydream Tarot. Today I am going to be looking into the general energies of the collective. I will be doing a Celtic cross. I am going to be using the Clo cards and the traditional manga tarot. So let's see what we have in store. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day or evening. Let's see. What are we going to do today? Spirit, let me see archetype energy for my collective. Oh, so refreshing that it's October now. Went outside and already saw all the pumpkins, and some people actually did Halloween decorations. So I feel very nice Halloween spirit for this month. I think the energy is going to improve for a lot of people. Or I'm calling that in. Yes, I'm calling in that this spooky season is very healing. All right. What do we have here? Oh, this is very beautiful. The mist. I kind of sense, we're in hurricane season right now. So it's a lot of watery energy. But this is a very light energy. With the mist, it kind of gives me a slight Page of Cups, Six of Cups kind of energy. It's a very light, refreshing energy. A lot of you could be feeling this way. Whoops, not my camera. A lot of you could be feeling this very misty, light energy within you or around you. A lot of you feel very at peace. By her third eye, she has this like swirling comma. I'm definitely sensing a lot of emotional change within this mist card. A lot of you could be sitting down. It's autumn. Things are kind of slowing down a bit. The sun is setting earlier. People are going inside a little bit earlier. So it's like a lot of decompress of the mental. Very at peace. I do not sense any harmful or strenuous energy within this card. I think a lot of you are definitely trying to bring in this misty energy. I would be careful with the mist because with mist, it can look beautiful in a certain light. You don't want to be misty and then it's like super dark because not only you're not going to be able to see what's on the ground, kind of like that fogginess. So you might want to be careful around that energy or being around in that energy. A lot of you could also be buying a lot of mist sprays. Like spraying a mist around your house to make it smell like pumpkin spice or apple cider. A lot of vanilla, orange. Yeah, I'm picking notes of that. So you could also be having your house getting ready for, the changes of the holiday, getting ready for Halloween, getting ready for Thanksgiving. All right, energy that my collective is in. Oh, that is too many cards, Spirit. Just one. A lot of you could be thinking more and saying less, which is a great idea, especially these days. We tend to want to say without, we don't think with, my brain is not letting me think about what I'm trying to say. It could be that a lot of you are not thinking before you're speaking, and this has caused maybe a bit of turmoil. And a lot of times you might have to recorrect, or what's the other word? Explaining yourself a little bit more clearly on what you meant. So this season, you could be like, you know what? I think I'm going to focus, or I'm going to practice saying less and listening more. Ooh, very beautiful. We have the Temperance card to begin with. So this is definitely a lot of balancing energy. This is the alchemy card, I would say. With the Temperance energy, you're taking extremes. Well, now I would not say extremes, but for me in this situation, you're taking certain extremes and you're kind of refiguring them and balancing them, or turning them into a new energy. Like, let's just say someone who has a lot of anger issues, they're learning to redirect that anger into something more positive, like yoga, or gardening. Maybe for some it could be martial arts. That's a little like, yes, go and work out and become strong, become a warrior, but don't become strong so then you could go and beat somebody's ass. Like, defend yourself, yes. To go look for trouble, no. Don't do that. However, with this Temperance card, it's a very beautiful energy. So a lot of you are realizing that certain patterns, behaviors need to change, but there's certain things you also don't want to let go. Like with the anger, like you don't also want to be a pushover. You don't want to seem like, oh, okay, I'll obey everything that you say. I don't think so. No one is not going to live that way. I mean, I hope not. No one should be able to live that way. Let's see. Bottom energy. Troubling energy. Uh-oh. All right, then. I got the Three of Cups. So in one of my readings, when I had pulled the Three of Cups in this position, I have gotten a sense of these are certain family members or friends or co-workers that are sort of infringing on your energy a bit. And with here, this seems like an overindulgence, like a over, could be overspending, overeating, overanalyzing, over crying, over drinking, over smoking, the blunts or whatever you smoke. Oh, okay. Some of you could be doing a little much shrooms. I get that things are starting to get legalized these days, but you don't have to try everything. Like, oh my God, this new blend of like mushrooms is coming out. Like, I gotta try that. Or, ooh, this like new strain of sativa came out. I gotta try that. Like, no, cool it down, cool it down, cool it down. And if there are people around you that are like, come to me to this, what is that, like a paint and drink, or no, paint and sip, and you're like, no, I think I've been kind of like hitting the liquor too much. I kind of need to balance myself out again. So a lot of you could definitely be overindulging in certain things, and you are having, or likely could be having, certain people around you that are encouraging that overindulgence, because that also benefits them. And I'm not going to let you stop if I'm having fun, which is a very selfish energy. Like, if you see this person is trying to push away from, certain things in their life, don't drag them in. Respect their decision. I see a lot of people just wanting to tell other people what to do. Like, I get that for some cases you're doing it out of out of generosity, genuinity. You want to be, there for your friend, but your friend or your family member or your coworker or your partner needs to find their own balance. And what you're asking for them to do is not giving them that balance. You have to respect what they are doing. Again, you need to have strong boundaries. I'm not saying to put up a wall around yourself, but you're going to have to put a very nice fence and be like, yeah, okay, no, I'm not going to be drinking on a Tuesday night again. Past energy. I hope you guys are enjoying these messages. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would deeply appreciate that so that I can have a bigger audience. All right, for past energy, we have Page of Cups. So this could be a new endeavor that you have done in the past. I would say this doesn't feel like heavy past. It feels like a couple of months. So it could be something new that you are doing, and it's likely starting to take a toll on your emotions or your mental. Excuse me. A lot of you definitely were open-minded to a lot of suggestions or insight others have given to you on how to find this. I would say it's like an emotional and mental balance within yourself. But it seems with taking someone's advice, it seems to become a little toxic. Crowning energy. Oh, so many cups, so many cups. Even though with the Temperance, it's a fire energy, Sagittarius. The angel is balancing with 2 cups. A lot of emotional balancing, a lot of cups, a lot of, maybe it's a lot of too much drinking and partying, maybe too much going to the bar, going to the club. For some of you, you're like, I could do that when I was like 20. I could go to the bar, I could go to the club, I get my 5 drinks in, and I'm good, and then I'm on to the next club. But now you guys are like, I don't think I want to be going to the club that much. I kind of like making my own cocktails at home, or I bought this really nice liquor instead of getting the other liquor at the bar. For some of us, we're not quite at that age to party like that. Like, I remember when I was like 23, 24, and I think like I had went to Comic-Con. I went to this bar. I had this big ass drink called Harambe. Well, that was interesting. That was basically a Long Island iced tea, except they replaced the cola with Jägermeister. And I was like, oh my God, this tastes like juice. And then I had another drink. And then after that, the next day, I was like, I'm going to go to work. And crazy enough, I went to work with barely like a hangover. I remember, like, I think it was like last year. Excuse me if I'm like explaining my life. But yeah, I also remember last year I had went out for a friend's birthday. And I was like, I'm going to have 1 drink. And the next morning, I was like, what is wrong with me? I just had 1 drink and I am a mess. So some of you excuse me. Some of you are kind of realizing like, I can't drink as I used to, and that is okay. we got here? We have Page of Pentacles. And then we have Six of Swords. So you guys are moving out of this energy of kind of like partying and drinking all the time, but you're not doing it like, you're not going cold turkey. Because some of you are like, no, I do like to still have my fun. I still like to go out. I still like to hang around with certain people, but I need to balance out my energy, and I need to balance, yeah, I need to have a new way or a new system of doing this. You know, not every Friday you have, or every Saturday you have to go out with your friends to drink or to hang out. You know, since some of us are getting a little bit older, but we still want to maintain the energy of being together and having a good time. And there's nothing wrong with that. We just got to make some adjustments. Like, you know, like for me, if I would have the time and the space and the money, I would love to do a dinner party. Or you could have a very, what's the word? A little more of a sleepover, but a little bit more of a adult kind of woman way. Like, you know, you guys could be having your drinks. You could be watching your favorite, you know, documentary about your serial killer, because that comforts people these days. I don't know. um, you know, you make the adjustments, like saying like, you know, maybe instead of going to this bar, why don't we all get together and make nachos? Let's get a bottle of, what's that, tequila? Oh, I cannot remember the tequila name, but it's a very pretty bottle. I want to say Casamigos. Yeah, I think of Casamigos. If you don't want to do Casamigos, you could always do, a nice rum would be 10 Cane rum or Mount Gay rum. You could definitely do a drink with that. You know, just, you know, keep it a little bit more, you know, adjust it to everyone's likings. Vice. Ace of Wands. So whatever changes that you are doing within your life, as advice, continue to do so. You're going to get this new strain of energy within you, this new fire, this new passion within yourself. I like it that it's next to this Temperance card, because even though it's with water, it's a lot of fire energy. So you're alchemizing your fire so you can apply it to where you need it to be in life. You know, I guess another name for alcohol is FireWater. You don't want this FireWater to overtake your life. You don't want this over drinking or over excessiveness to take over your life. You do enjoy it though, and we are entitled to enjoy the pleasures in this life. No one can take that away from you. You are allowed to enjoy things in life, regardless of class or how much money you have. You know, if you feel like I want to go have a fancy cocktail instead of going to this, you know, regular bar, you can definitely do that. If you feel like changing up maybe the way you drink, like maybe, okay, like in my head, I'm saying someone is having at least half a glass of wine every day. Maybe you don't have to do that every day. You could do it some days. Like I would say for the evenings of like Tuesdays and Thursdays. And well, you know, if you don't have to go to work the next day that early like that. But definitely within this alchemizing energy, you are regaining this power, this passion, this strength within you again. Continue to do so. Hope you guys are enjoying these messages. Let me get final. All right. So for final, I do see 8 of Cups. So with this 8 of Cup energy, A lot of you are making that emotional decision. Probably be like, you know what? I'm walking away from the bars. I'm walking away from the partying, or I'm walking away from certain people that bring me to certain bars and certain parties that I don't want to go to anymore. I'm kind of done going to certain events. I'm moving on so I can move to better and hopefully healthy things in my life. I am going to pull one more with this Eight of Cups, though. So a lot of you are just saying, you know what, whatever. I'm walking away from it. Some of you are like, you know, I'm gonna walk away to better. Like I'm gonna make whatever adjustments I need in my life. Yes, I got the World card. I'm making adjustments in my life and I'm closing cycles for the better. I want to do something new with my time, with my energy. I want to go and pursue certain things that if I'm drinking every weekend, I'm not going to be able to. Not to say you have to stop drinking with your friends, but if you are finding yourself with people who are like, I don't want to say peer pressure, but kind of peer pressuring you to drink and hang out, at the end of the day, we are adults. We make our own decisions. So if you want to be in that energy, go ahead. But if you want to move on for the better, that energy is available to you. But you have to learn to make the adjustments in your life to see or to you got to make the adjustments in your life to see who's going to stay and who's going to go, or certain habits that need to stay or go. All right, pulling out final clue card. I also see when you guys do make this change, anyone who's around you, friends, family, co-workers, I do see some also partaking in this change. You are going to become a bit of an inspiration for others. Like, you know, I see this person has made a couple of adjustments in their life, and I kind of see that it's working out for them. I should go and do the same. Oh, this is beautiful. The flower. So you guys are definitely blossoming into very beautiful energy. I see at peace. I see flourishment. Whoops. I see growth. I see in just awesomeness. What I do like here is with by her third eye, she has this flower design right there. Camera, can you like, all right, it's not, I guess I hope you guys can see it like that. What I like between that one is this is like a process. Here, this is enlightenment. This is the beginning, the growth, the sprout, the first signs of life. And when you have that, everything will flourish around you. There is balances within nature that help the flower grow. So with, again, this Temperance card, you are doing the alchemy within your life so you can flourish into something beautiful and something prosperous, that it can last a very long time. That you can last a very long time. Because also, let's remember, if you drink too much, it's going to affect your health. And, you know, unfortunately, once when we're in our 30s, our bodies kind of like, I'm not sure if I want to have certain things in the system anymore. And you're going to have to make adjustments. You know, I do see kind of people giving you, you know, a bit of a difficulty at first. Like, oh, you know, you're being mad dry, you know, mad boring, boo. But some of them are going to come around to it. Some of them are like, whatever. You can let them go if they're not going to accept your changes and embrace the new version that you're becoming. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I'm very excited for this energy. You guys are learning to alchemize the good and the bad, getting rid of what is no longer needed and keeping what is needed. Yeah, I would say just, be careful with the drinking a bit, especially, that we're going into the darker, colder seasons. So it's going to be more tempting, but you have the balance within yourself to overcome and flourish. So thank you for listening to this message. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would deeply appreciate that so my channel can grow. And I really hope you guys are enjoying these messages that I'm putting out. I think I'm going to continue doing this Celtic kind of energy for now. I might pick up on a few other spreads, but I'm really digging this right now. And I hope you guys enjoy. And with that, stay safe and have a good day.